guys, it's of course your boy Alexandrus, and today guys I'm back again with another video about market situation and about what's lately happening in crypto and in stocks and in gold and in oil. Before we start with the video, as always I need to let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research, you should always do your own due diligence, because I don't take any responsibility for your actions. And with that said guys, we can jump into this video. So yeah, my previous video was actually quite a positive one, if you remember, and some people watched it. Let me just check how many views it had, but it had quite a bit, 51,000 views. It was 2 weeks ago, by the way. I know that I'm pretty inactive lately, but I mean, this market is just kind of, you know, it's shaky enough that there is not many promising things that I can show you. I know that I have for sure one video lined up pretty soon for you. I'm not gonna disclose what exactly it is, but definitely wait for it. So yeah, I have one thing lined up, and I will be just throwing more market updates whenever something interesting happens. But yeah, I know the channel has been slow. The views are obviously affected because you guys don't really like click those videos so much right now, which I totally understand. But yeah, I will try to bring it back. I mean, at the end of the day guys, I'm so grateful. I've been here on this platform for 10 years. 1 million of you have watched my videos. There is over 70 million views on my channel, so obviously I'm gonna do my best to keep on delivering. Enough yapping though. Let's actually look at the market. So last 7 days have been pretty bad, let's be honest here. Bitcoin down over 4%, Ethereum down 1%, which is pretty crazy because Ethereum, like, when it comes to it, if you look at the all-time chart, it's pretty crazy, right? I mean, yeah, it touched like 4,000. Yeah, I mean, sure it did. But look at like 2020, I believe it was, like the end of 2020, maybe 2021, it touched like $2,000, right? And then it's just, you know, it went to 4K, 1K, 2K, 4K. I mean, Ethereum is just kind of funny when it comes to its performance, because it hovers around this $2,000 mark, which is good in some cases. I mean, even though this year has been pretty tragic for crypto, Ethereum is up 12%. So honestly, it's better than Bitcoin when it comes to its performance, which is pretty crazy, because if you look at Bitcoin last year, I believe it's gonna be far worse than that, exactly, minus 20%. So yeah, Ethereum is just pretty crazy when it comes to that. If you look at altcoins, altcoin season index is 43. I don't know how those indexes here on CoinMarketCap, in my humble opinion, they are bullshit. Hey, sorry for interrupting the video, but I quickly wanted to talk about our today's sponsor of this video, which is ExpressVPN. If you follow crypto, you probably already know that privacy online is becoming more and more important. One thing I personally use is ExpressVPN. It basically encrypts your internet connection and hides your real IP address by routing your traffic through secure servers. For me, it's especially useful when I'm traveling or using public Wi-Fi and I need to log into exchanges or check my wallets, and I don't really want to do it with my IP being shown to everyone. It's also incredibly easy to use. You just open the app, tap one button, and you are connected. You can choose variety of countries, and you can change your location in seconds by just selecting from the wide list of those countries. So that means that you can, for example, access different Netflix catalogs around the world, get different discounts, or use apps like WhatsApp and take WhatsApp calls in countries where it might be blocked or restricted. And even though it does all that, it's still super fast, so your internet speed stays smooth while it's running, guys. And I'm so happy that ExpressVPN sponsored this video, because again, I'm also using them. So that's really great opportunity. And if you want to check it out, find out how you can get up to 4 extra months by clicking the link in the description below or scanning the QR code that you can see on your screen. Thank you so much guys, and well, enjoy the rest of the video. Maybe the only accurate one is the Fear and Greed index, which I mean, I would say that it is 32, that's pretty fair. So yeah, Solana 80% down, 12% in 7 days, pretty criminal when you ask me. Avalanche 5% down, insane. Call me crazy guys, I don't know what it is. It probably dropped quite a bit, or is it actually like somewhere higher? It could be. No, I don't know what the freak is that, but it's pretty crazy to me that this thing just, I don't know what the fuck happened here? Like, that's crazy. It was that's pretty funny. It was 26 cents a month ago, and then it just kind of freaking pumped to $3, went down, pumped to $2. Call me crazy, guys, I don't know what is that, but this right here, it just says a lot about meme coins. So yeah, it was like top 20 coin market cap, by the way, for a moment. So that's why I just wanted to put it out there. We do not care about something like that, obviously. Render, stable performance, but overall down 5%. Algorand, pretty interesting, 16% up last 7 days. Yeah, let's not talk about this one, obviously. What else do we have here? We have Dash. I mean, this is pretty bad. I mean, this coin is kind of dead in my opinion. So yeah, whatever. Radium had some interesting performance in last 24 hours, but I mean, it's just going back down as usual. So yeah, not much good stuff happening here, but the last week has been pretty promising. I mean, it pumped to like 75 cents, I believe, 72, just back down to 65 cents. Obviously, this is dependable on volume on Solana. I mean, this is at the end of the day one of the, I mean, it is the biggest DEX on Solana and the token, so it's like PancakeSwap or like Uniswap on BSC and ERC. So obviously, Radium could be a decent allocation to hold some tokens. That's at least what I do. And obviously, guys, you have to have your own brain and your own analysis when it comes to that. If you want, I could make like a bigger video on all of those exchange tokens like BNB, like Radium, like PancakeSwap token, etc. If that's something that is interesting for you guys, I mean, I could do it, yeah. So obviously, why the markets are shaking, I mean, we already know. This is something that is also here. It is because of the Iran tensions. Yeah, hopefully they can finish it pretty soon. I mean, it is just going for way too long, and I mean way too many like shady stuff is happening because of this war. So honestly, maybe if it ends finally, which I believe it will, the question isn't will it end, the question is when it will end. So honestly, I think when it does end finally, then we could see some market going back up, especially crypto and stocks, right? The oil will dump, which would be a good thing, because right now oil is sitting at like $98 per barrel, which is pretty crazy considering it was 65. And yeah, obviously some of you might be already aware of that because of the gas prices. So yeah, if you drive a V8 or V10, I mean, I drive a V8 myself, so it's quite painful, but still the engine noise, you know, it's worth it. But yeah, obviously, jokes aside, this should go down when it finally ends, because of the Strait of Hormuz would be open, and obviously the flow of the oils and all the ships that are basically transporting it would be finally released, right? And it would be possible to do those oil deliveries, and yeah. So hopefully they can come to an agreement. One unsettling thing is that US claimed there was some negotiations, while Iran said there was no negotiations. So that's quite concerning if you ask me, but I'm not political on this channel. You know, you can leave me your opinions in the comments. I'm kind of speechless when it comes to that. Yeah, whatever. When it comes to stock market, guys, pretty interestingly, it's been, I'm not gonna say it's been good, but it's been pretty like decent. Last week, very stable when it comes to Nvidia, for example, right? We have Tesla last week, also pretty good, close to 5%. Which is generally speaking pretty good, because it's been down a lot, and especially during these war times. So yeah, from what I know, Iran also threatened to attack like some of those corporations, how do you say that, like headquarters. Hopefully this is not gonna happen, because that would be a generational dump of all the stock market. So yeah, please, Iran, don't do it, thank you. Meta also like pretty stable if you ask me, and obviously last but not least we have S&P plus 1%, and last month for S&P has been pretty depressing, right? went down to as low as like 6.3k, slowly picking back up, so that's good. You can buy the dip if you want. The gold price, I wasn't following gold for the last 2 weeks since I made the last video, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't know that it dumped so hard. That's pretty crazy. Went as low as, how much it is, like 4k? Yeah, literally 4.1, but now it's back up, as you can see, 4.8k. So yeah, that's pretty interesting here. I didn't know it, as I said. So yeah, last week plus 5%, but still in month it's down per 10%. So could we see gold still pumping? I mean, as long as the tensions in the Middle East will happen, I believe it can go up to as much as 6,000 even. But again, I think after the whole war ends, gold could also dump a little bit. So is it good time to buy? I don't know, honestly. I mean, gold is like, obviously, like speaking from the you know, good old times, right? When gold used to be like $400. Yeah, it's good to buy gold like anytime, pretty much. It's a long-term investment, you know. At the end of the day, there is not gonna be more gold on this planet. So yeah, that's always have been like the safest investment. So yeah, pretty much 4,800 is decent, but I think it could go down. I'm not gonna speculate how much, but at this level maybe, I don't know, like 4k. This was definitely a good entry point here. I didn't know that. I wish I knew, but yeah, like last 2 weeks for me, oof, not even gonna talk about it. So yeah, that's it when it comes to gold, and I think that's it when it comes to this quick little update today. Hopefully guys, like, I'm saying this in third video in a row, but it's not my fault that we still have this war ongoing, and innocent people taking affection of that. Hopefully this can be resolved soon. Hopefully these countries can find peace soon, and yeah, hopefully the markets can finally bring some volume and bring some profits, because I know that many of you guys are depressed as hell because of this. Not even surprised, because after the generational bull run, after electing of a president of crypto, we are just seeing absolute red, absolute blood in the market. So hopefully it can change pretty soon. Next update I think I will do in like, we have what today? We have Thursday. After weekend I think I'm gonna pump a next update. Hopefully after weekend we can see some switch up and some more positive news. So far nothing really too crazy to talk about, so just, you know, just a quick little update here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video nonetheless. If you did, remember to like, comment and subscribe so I can keep making those videos for you. Thank you guys, and see you in the next ones.